Welcome to Headphone News, Greater Toronto edition for Wednesday, December 4, 2024.
Ontario Place redevelopment costs rise significantly. The Ontario Auditor General has released a report showing that costs for the redevelopment of Ontario Place in Ontario, Canada, have increased by $1.8 billion since 2019. This brings the total estimated cost to taxpayers to $2.2 billion. Initially, projections for the project ranged from $335 million to $424 million. The report reveals that building a new science centre at Ontario Place is expected to cost over $700 million, while parking facilities could exceed $280 million. Additionally, relocating the Ontario Science Centre has seen a nearly $400 million increase in costs, totaling $1.444 billion. The Auditor General criticized the government's process, calling it unfair and lacking transparency, which raises concerns about accountability in public spending. This situation may lead to higher taxes for residents and has sparked calls for better practices in future infrastructure projects.
Toronto's Waste Management Challenge. Toronto is facing a significant challenge as the Green Lane landfill approaches its limit and won't be able to handle the growing waste from the city's population by 2035. Last year, the city dealt with about 830,000 tons of waste, highlighting the urgent need for a long-term waste management plan. The city is currently holding public meetings to gather input on this strategy, with feedback due by December 20, 2023. The last update to the waste management plan was in 2016, recognizing that the landfill has a limited lifespan. A study from 2021 revealed that by 2034, Ontario will run out of landfill space. Right now, around 30% of Ontario's waste is sent to the United States, making the waste management situation even more complicated. To tackle this looming crisis, Toronto is exploring options like recycling and composting instead of relying solely on landfills. If action isn't taken soon, residents may face higher waste disposal costs and a pressing need for new waste management facilities. It's crucial to act now to secure sustainable solutions for the future.
Eglinton Crosstown LRT project update. Jamal Myers, the chair of the Toronto Transit Commission, announced that the Eglinton Crosstown Light Rail Transit project in Ontario, Canada, is expected to open as early as June 1, 2025. This important project covers 19 kilometers and includes 25 stations, aiming to enhance public transportation in the Greater Toronto Area, often referred to as the GTA. During a recent TTC board meeting, members stressed the need to transition away from older fare payment methods, like tokens, by June 1 for regular services, and by December 31, 2025, for Wheel-Trans users. Metrolinx, the provincial transportation agency overseeing the project, has faced delays due to a problem with the software that controls the train signals, raising safety concerns. Phil Verster, the former president and CEO of Metrolinx, has announced his departure, and Michael Lindsay has been appointed as the interim head. The completion of the Eglinton Crosstown LRT is anticipated to significantly improve transit efficiency and reduce traffic congestion in Toronto. However, if delays continue, costs could rise and public dissatisfaction may increase. It's crucial to implement safety measures and effectively communicate fare changes to maintain public trust and ensure a smooth transition for commuters.
Man injured in polar bear encounter. A man suffered serious but non-fatal injuries while protecting his wife from a polar bear in Fort Severn First Nation, located in northern Ontario, Canada. Early in the morning, the couple came across the bear outside their home. In a brave move, the man jumped onto the bear to shield his wife, which led to the bear attacking him. A neighbor arrived with a firearm and shot the bear multiple times, resulting in its death. While polar bear encounters are rare, they may increase due to climate change, which forces these animals to travel further inland. Residents in remote areas should be aware of safety guidelines for dealing with wildlife. Effective wildlife management is crucial to prevent such incidents and ensure community safety.
Food banks in Canada push for basic income. Food banks across Canada, including the Toronto Vegetarian Food Bank, have launched a campaign called Put Food Banks Out of Business. This initiative encourages Canadians to support food banks during the holiday season and urges local members of parliament to back the idea of basic income. The campaign aims to tackle the growing demand for food banks and the challenges they face in helping those in need. Currently, about 12.5% of families in Canada struggle with food insecurity, highlighting the urgent need for systemic solutions. Basic income is suggested as a way to reduce poverty and provide financial stability for individuals. By getting involved and reaching out to local representatives, people can help drive important policy changes. This situation underscores the significance of community support and sustainable solutions in the fight against food insecurity. In Canada, the currency is the Canadian dollar, or CAD, and as of now, 10,000 CAD is roughly equivalent to 7,400 United States dollars.
Toronto's ride-share license cap proposal. Toronto, Canada, is looking to cap the number of ride-share drivers due to concerns about low pay. A recent city report reveals that some drivers earn less than $6 an hour, which is about $4.43 in U.S. currency, after expenses. The proposed limit would set the number of ride-share licenses at 80,429, reflecting the current total as of December 1, 2024, which is nearly 19,000 more drivers than last year. The goal of this cap is to secure better pay and improve working conditions for drivers working for companies like Uber and Lyft. However, limiting the number of licenses could make ride-share services less accessible, potentially leading to higher prices for customers. This situation highlights ongoing challenges in the gig economy and emphasizes the need for regulations that protect workers while ensuring services remain available.
Ayami Sato makes history in Canadian baseball. Ayami Sato, a 34-year-old pitcher from Japan, has made history as the first woman to join the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Inter-County Baseball League in Toronto, Canada. She is recognized as one of the top female pitchers in baseball, having helped Japan win 5 out of 7 Women's Baseball World Cup titles between 2010 and 2018. Sato was named Most Valuable Player in the tournaments held in 2014, 2016, and 2018. From 2013 until its suspension in 2021, she played in the Japan Women's Baseball League, leading in strikeouts for 3 of its last 4 seasons. Last season, the Toronto Maple Leafs finished with a record of 17 wins and 25 losses. This signing promotes diversity in sports and highlights the growing recognition of women's roles in baseball. Sato's presence in the league may inspire more women to pursue careers in sports and encourage other leagues to adopt similar inclusive practices.
Recall of Taylor Farms Sweet Kale Chopped Kit. Taylor Fresh Canada Foods has recalled its Sweet Kale Chopped Kit due to possible salmonella contamination. The product, packaged in bags weighing about 12 ounces, was distributed across several provinces in Canada, including New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec. The CFIA announced this recall on December 3, 2024, after tests revealed contamination. Fortunately, no one has reported getting sick from this product. Consumers are advised to check their items for the recalled product and not to eat it. Salmonella is a bacteria that can cause food poisoning, leading to symptoms like diarrhea and fever. This situation highlights the importance of food safety regulations in Canada, which aim to protect public health. Staying informed about food recalls is essential for ensuring safety in food production and distribution.
Kendrick Lamar and SCA's upcoming tour. Kendrick Lamar and SZA are set to embark on a joint tour in 2025, featuring 19 concerts across North America. One of the standout events will take place in Toronto, Canada, on June 12. This announcement follows the release of Lamar's latest album, GNX, which includes 2 tracks featuring SZA. The tour comes amid an ongoing feud between Kendrick Lamar and fellow rapper Drake, which has involved legal actions with Universal Music Group and Spotify. This collaboration is expected to draw a lot of attention and large crowds, marking a significant moment for both artists and boosting their visibility and fan engagement. Stay tuned, as tickets for the tour will be available soon.
TTC addresses maintenance challenges after oil spill. The Toronto Transit Commission, known as the TTC, encountered serious problems after a hydraulic oil spill on Line 2 led to a 12-hour service interruption on May 13, 2024. This incident revealed ongoing maintenance concerns within the transit system. Reports show that there were 8 hydraulic leaks in 2024, compared to just 4 leaks from 2019 to 2023. On December 3, 2024, the TTC board met to review findings from investigations by engineering consulting firms Hatch and Acuren. Their recommendations included launching a strong maintenance program and improving communication methods. To tackle these issues, the TTC decided to allocate 34 million Canadian dollars, about $25.5 million, for upgrading aging work vehicles and set aside 63.4 million Canadian dollars, roughly $46.5 million, for new equipment. These actions aim to boost safety and reliability for the thousands of daily commuters in Toronto, Canada. Maintaining public trust in the TTC is crucial, as ongoing improvements are essential for ensuring safe transit operations.
Toronto Raptors defeat Indiana Pacers. The Toronto Raptors claimed a 122-111 win against the Indiana Pacers in a recent NBA game at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Canada. Scotty Barnes shined with a career-high 35 points, while RJ Barrett added 29 points to the scoreboard. The Raptors built a lead of 24 points, but the Pacers fought back with an 8-0 scoring run in the fourth quarter. Head coach Darko Rajakovic stressed the need to focus on each play during crucial moments. This victory marks the Raptors' second straight win and boosts their performance in tight games, which is essential for their playoff hopes. This season, they've lost 8 of their 15 games by 6 points or fewer. Their improved play in the final minutes has lifted team spirit and fan involvement.
Winter weather warning for Southern Ontario. A winter weather warning is in effect for Southern Ontario, which includes Toronto, York Region, Peel Region, and the Northern Niagara Region. Environment Canada expects about 2 inches of snow and wind speeds between 37 and 43 miles per hour on December 4, 2024. Drivers should change their travel plans and drive carefully due to dangerous conditions. Southern Ontario often faces winter weather warnings, especially in the winter months. Being aware of these conditions can help prevent accidents and keep everyone safe on the roads. This region in Canada is known for its unpredictable winter weather. That is all the news for today. Thank you for listening to today's Headphone News. News summary brought to you by AI.